Hey guys, Psych here. Now, of course, I came across this a short while ago, and I decided to do another one as well because I was just recently, messaged about it recently, and we are both kind of talking about how these, a couple of these, dolls aren't very well known, and of course, this being one of them, Starpery, which I will be talking about. And I went to the site, just I would say yesterday to just kind of check on it actually. Just kind of looking at it more detailed anyway. Because I had like heard about him like I don't know a few months ago, but I didn't really take a good look at him. I just kind of looked at the dolls and I was just like, I'm not into her. I'm not into her. Just like, whatever, and just kind of moved on. But I was asked about him, so I was just like, I'll try to take a better look at him. And I gotta say, it's just kind of silly what I found when I actually read their sites. So I went to their About Us, and here is what I read. Excuse me. In the past 5,000 years of human history, there are many violence, poverty, and diseases. In the past 100 years, human has a fast development on population, science, and a relatively peace, but due to the resource shortage at the Earth, we can see how some wars still we can see some wars still. In future 100 years, we hope every human will recognize ourselves, or else ourself, as they quoted, are the same and unique. Human. They put it's spelled human, HUAMN, being human being species. All Earth human being will live together at peace to strive to our same destiny. And I'm thinking like, okay, so am I like in a love doll site or a sex doll site or Shenzhen Starpery Technology Co. Ltd stands for stars and apiary, which means we will use apiary technology to help human beings to the stars in the galaxy. In other words, there's no war or fight among human beings. The remote stars is the final target of all Earth species, and shortly our conquest is the stars and galaxy ocean. And I'm just kind of like, okay, so we went from like talking about war to talking about going to the stars and stuff. I'm just like, this is kind of convoluted, but in future 10 years we will make the most realistic silicon. Okay, so now we're talking about the sex dolls. In the future 10 years, we will make the most realistic silicone dolls for the world, like the textured skin, smart technology by AI. What's more, the walking and talking, we will research and develop apiary technology to help more and more people who work in dangerous or extreme temperature and others. We believe it can help human being to reduce the conflict. I mean, you can definitely tell that whoever typed this out was not American or knew English very well. Okay, here's our product evaluation map, and we wish everyone with dream comes and join us in, or join in us. All right, so in 2020, we'll make the textured skin for silicone dolls and new finger bonds and more apiary features. Come on. In 2021, we'll make the talking dolls. She or he can accompany those old people who might suicide because of loneliness. Okay. In 2023, the first apiary walking doll will be born. People can walk with her and talk with her. I mean, okay. In 2025, we will have the first one smart apiary robot, and he or she can do more service for unable people. In 2030, she will protect people from dangerous jobs or environments. She also can do homework for people. It's like, well, how reliable? How so reliable? In coming 10 years, Starpery will focus on our mission that led robot service to people and protect people. Here we write our dream and hope the dream can contact our each other. Our each other. I mean, you gotta give them credit though. They kind of seem like nice people, so I won't bash them too hard. But yeah, they need to get somebody else to like make the English. So, and it looks like they're still kind of developing their site because just look at this. I went to their new arrival screen, and at the top you can kind of see there it says new arrivals, and there's nothing. There's nothing at the new arrivals page. Nothing. I'm dead serious. At their site, if you go there and look at the new arrivals, there's nothing there. So I think that they have some situation issues with their dolls. Plus, I thought it was kind of weird. There's this when I was looking through their products, I found this Starpery high quality, very funny, smart AI glasses with camera. And here, I'll try to kind of show you the image of it. Like that's the glasses right there, and you can't see the text from here, but it says for the price USD 178, and previously apparently it used to be $218, and he's kind of took down the price for us to 178. Well, thanks for the deal, Starpery. Thanks for the price drop. It's so much appreciated on that price drop. Really, thanks. And there's a bit more that I kind of looked up into. In 2018, sex doll manufacturer Starpery developed their own TPE formula, a more advanced one called TPE 3.0. I did kind of look into this, and it looks like it's kind of for the most part true that they are trying to develop a new like TPE, and for the most part, it seems to kind of be true, but I'm not completely sure. I think I would have to buy one for myself, but anyway. After hundreds of tests and feedback, Starpery decided to offer this formula to make their own life-size models. The strengths of TPE 3.0 are its level of suppleness, its texture, it level of detail, not its level of detail, but it level of detail, and fitness. By adding the varying skin option, you will obtain an even greater level of realism regarding skin, color, and texture. Visible veins, freckles, beauty spots, and light bikini tans. Starpery sex dolls, almost human. Yeah, whatever you say. With Starpery, you will be giving birth to an almost true to life partner. Heating, groaning, and implanted hair options will plunge you into a true life sensual ambience for anal and vaginal sex only. Well, which is too bad. They don't have the option for blowjobs, which is kind of deal with me. Not like I, get too many blowjobs from my girls, but I'd like to have the option, right? Well, from what I've seen, I'm not sure if they're completely legit. I think that they're maybe are kind of overselling their dolls a bit. That night, again, when I looked at their dolls for the first time, especially, I just didn't really. They're kind of pretty, I guess, but they aren't really, my type, really. They're very skinny kind of looking and everything. But I mean, I would probably still kind of recommend other, TPE dolls and such. That, and on average, they tend to be a bit cheaper than those dolls. But, however, for any reason you might, like the way that these dolls look, I mean, you could, I'm not going to say I'm not going to recommend them to you at least. They still kind of look like a well-made doll, I guess, but they just kind of look to me. Plus, they like I said, they don't get blowjobs, so like the standard doll probably would. So, that's kind of another downgrade from there, but you never know. Maybe you don't care for that. But for me, I'd probably just look for a different doll. And of course, with that being said, I'm just going to end the video here. Of course, if you have any more questions, comments, you just lay them down. And I'll just end the video right here.